Rainstorm strikes again this week, and we've got the full recap of Super Bowl 51.
Starbucks responds to Trump travel ban, and we check out how students experience Discoverfest. All of these stories here on OC News. Welcome back, Titans. Thank you for joining us today on OC News. Today is the first show of the spring 2017 semester. I'm Chelsea Carroll.
And I'm Jasmine Arenas. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students at Cal State Fullerton. The rain is back. Our wet winter continues this week. It's been raining on and off on campus all day. That's caused some parking problems for some students and commuting nightmares for others. Our reporter Martha has more.
Right, whether you like it or not, the rain is here and it'll be on and off all throughout the week. Earlier today, I spoke to some students on campus to see what their take was about the rain.
That is right. Showers in Southern California are expected to continue all throughout Wednesday, and residents are being affected all throughout the county. But there are also those who are looking at the bright side.
I mean, rain does slow down traffic, but I mean, it is LA, so you'll get traffic no matter what. I think it's just we just got to be a little bit cautious, prepare according to the weather. But I mean, it's nothing that we can't just adjust to.
It's like a very gloomy atmosphere to school. Not a lot of people show up to classes. The light, it's like not working. So it's really, I'm having trouble crossing the light to get to my car.
Now let's go with the fabulous Sharia, who will tell us more on this long rain. Will it last, Sharia?
Thank you, Jasmine. No, it won't last for very long, but today it was raining for a very long time. But congratulations to the Patriots on their amazing win against the Falcons. Now, today's temperature is going to be at 64 with minimums of lows of 46. Now, the humidity is going to be very high within the 56 ranges because of the fact that it was raining all day. Now, for all of you that are interested in looking at the sunset, it will be between 4 and 5:30 tomorrow, but today it was at 4:42. Now let's take a look at today's national temperature. As we can see that the temperatures are going to be a lot lower within the East Coast with temperatures at 48 and 52. It will be a lot warmer within Florida areas with temperatures at 78 and 77. It will maintain itself all throughout Texas and moving along towards our coast in California. All this green that you see here, it's going to be rain, inches between 1 to 3 inches. The same is going to be happening within the East Coast, 1 to 3 inches. Now in California here, we can see, as you can see, all of these green puddles are where the rain was accumulated throughout the entire day. Now anybody that's going to be in the 91 freeway or the 5 freeway, keep that in mind that the traffic will be a lot heavier because of the rain that we've had. Now let's take a look at what does the weather look like for the rest of the week here in Fullerton. As you can see, for tomorrow's temperature, it's going to be at 68. And then for the rest of the week, it will maintain itself. And then it's going to be at 69, 71, and 72 for the rest of the week. So that's all that we have for weather. Back to you ladies here in studio.
Hundreds of homeless living along the east bank of the Santa Ana River, south of Angel Stadium, face displacement very soon. The project to move sediment and flood materials to stockpile at the homeless tent encampments is already underway, with OC Public Works project already dumping boulders and other materials on the campsite. Many homeless believe that this project's only an excuse to get rid of the homeless, as residents have complained to public officials about the encampments. Tomorrow afternoon, 3 federal judges will conduct an hour-long hearing to determine the immediate future of President Trump's travel ban. The government had until 3 o'clock Pacific time today to file all briefings in support of the executive order. California and 15 other states filed a brief in support of the courts against the ban. The executive order was temporarily blocked last Friday by a federal judge in Washington. The injunction specifically bars the 90-day ban, keeping people from 7 Muslim-majority countries from entering the U.S. and removes limits on the number of refugees the U.S. can accept. The order from the Seattle judge allowed travelers from Syria and other countries on the list to finally enter the U.S. Over the weekend, President Trump took to Twitter to criticize a judge who issued the injunction, saying that the decision has put the country in peril. On Sunday, the Department of Justice filed an appeal asking for an immediate pause of the injunction on the travel ban. The appeal was initially denied, but after receiving more information, the court said it would consider the request. Starbucks and Twitter are just some of the companies that have responded to President Trump's recent immigration ban. Emily Cordes has more on the story.
Starbucks is one of many companies that has taken a stand against President Trump's recent legislation, which bans all refugees and bars legal immigration from 7 Muslim countries. In a memo to employees, CEO Howard Schultz stated that the company will give jobs to 10,000 refugees over the next 5 years, and that the hiring process will take place in all 75 countries where Starbucks operates. Several companies have also taken a stand, including Twitter, whose employees plan on donating over $1.59 million to nonprofit organizations. CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, had this to say about the immigration ban.
We benefit from integration, we benefit from diversity, we benefit from including more people because we see different perspectives. And you know, the goal of the companies that we build in San Francisco and New York and anywhere within this country is to have global impact. And to have global impact, you need to really understand the world. And to understand the world, you need to have people from all over the world.
Twitter and Starbucks are just 2 of several companies that plan on fighting against this legislation, and many more are expected to follow. Reporting for OC News, I'm Emily Cordes.
All of the New England Patriots fans continue to celebrate this evening. This segment almost needs no introduction, so let's just go to Miguel Moya, who's here to cover it all. Miguel.
Hi and welcome to This Week in Sports. I'm Miguel Moya. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be and however you may be watching us. It's been a busy sports week so far, to say the least. The past 24 hours have sent an entire country on a roller coaster of emotions. So strap in, take a seat, and enjoy the ride. Here we go. The red-hot Atlanta Falcons face off against 4-time Super Bowl champ Tom Brady and the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 51 in Houston, Texas at NRG Stadium. Falcons second quarter, Devonta Freeman cuts around the defense for a 5-yard touchdown score. Jump up. 3 minutes later, NFL MVP Matt Ryan drops back and finds Austin Hooper in the end zone for a 19-yard touchdown. Still second quarter as the Pats drive downfield, but Brady is intercepted by Robert Alford, who takes it 82 yards to the house for the pick 6. Gotta live with the moment, right? Now, the Pats will be down 21-3 at the half, but this isn't Brady's first rodeo. Now, Matt Ryan, it is his first Super Bowl, and his team continues to roll as he finds Taylor Gabriel, who puts Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler on skates for a 35-yard completion. Falcons in the end zone as Matty Ice finds Tevin Coleman for the nice 6-yard score. Down 25 in the third with the whole world rooting against them. It would seem that New England is done, but not so fast. Ryan in the shotgun as he gets hit, causing the ball to come out, and the Patriots recover. Down 16 as Brady finds Danny Amendola for the 6-yard score. The Pats would get the 2-point conversion. Brady with the ball again as he throws downfield for Edelman, and he did what? Move over David Tyree as Edelman makes the impossible catch, but the Pats are still down with 2 minutes left. As number 12 hands it to James White, who takes it in for the score. Next play, Brady finds Amendola for the 2-point conversion, and it's all tied up. We go to overtime as Brady finds AFC Championship hero Chris Hogan for the long completion. Next, ball on the 3. Take a listen.
Toss to White. He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl! Brady has his 5th. What a comeback!
The biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. The first Super Bowl to go into overtime as Belichick and Brady make history for the 5th time. It couldn't be scripted any better. Such a script that it makes us forget about an other Boston legend calling it quits. Ain't that the truth? Such a script to climatically end in a year of blown leads. Such a script to end a crazy year of sports championships. As we see with the Warriors and the Cubs. And we can't forget about the crazy college football championship. And now we have to also remember, we've seen this before, as Goodell hands Brady his 4th Super Bowl MVP and Brady takes home his 5th title. In sports, you can be the hero or the GOAT. In this case, Tom Brady is both. For OC News, I'm Miguel Moya.
Well, he definitely is. Thank you, Miguel, for that segment. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, a look at the Super Bowl halftime performance by none other than Lady Gaga.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
The Super Bowl 51 halftime show featured Lady Gaga in front of a sold-out crowd in Houston, Texas. Taylor Pasqua has more on the performance. Taylor?
Hey guys, this is Taylor, and I have you covered for the halftime show. What isn't there to talk about Lady Gaga's Super Bowl 51 performance last night? I mean, between jumping off roofs, the fashion, her playing of different instruments, dancers falling, and even the mic drops, the performance had it all. Hashtag Lady Gaga was trending all over social media last night because she slayed that performance. Let's start with the roof. Gaga began her performance on top of Houston's 260-foot-tall NRG Stadium. She sang a rendition of God Bless America and This Land Is Your Land. She was backed up by hundreds of aerial drones, which changed between the nation's colors of red, white, and blue. Just before she plunged herself into the stadium, she quoted the Pledge of Allegiance.
Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow, I have to admit, don't think I would have been able to do that. You go, Gaga. Gaga shined as she soared across the stage in her Swarovski-encrusted Versace number, completed with matching boots. Gaga even gave a shout out to her parents while playing Million Reasons. She also played the piano that showed off her true talent. I mean, what can she do? Gaga continued into the crowd, into her fans, known as Little Monsters, and gave one excited fan a moment she will never forget. I mean, if I was her, I'd be crying too. To be honest, I wish I was that girl. One thing Gaga's performance was speculated to be, was about politics, and it was anything but political. Gaga's performance was still all about equality and people coming together, which is important at this time, like this. She sang her #1 hit, Born This Way, and had a dance crew that was full of diversity, something not often seen in a Super Bowl performance. Also, can you take a look at those abs? Have you been working out? Can you tell me? Thank you, Gaga, for giving us a million reasons to love you.
Now to everyone's favorite Super Bowl topics, commercials. Francesca Loren brings us this year's most talked about commercials.
Hi everyone, Francesca Loren here to talk about all things Super Bowl commercials. This year's Super Bowl 51 had many highlights. From that crazy overtime comeback, Chrissy Teigen's nip slip, and Lady Gaga's amazing halftime performance, the Super Bowl commercials, like every year, were one of social media's favorite topics. While people had a lot to say about the range of commercials this year, some disappointed in the creativity, some impressed by the big celebrity names, one thing is for sure, politics was a common popular theme for many companies. Airbnb couldn't have made their stance on America's current political situation any more clear. They awed viewers with their beautiful depiction of a diverse range of real American faces, closing their point with this amazing message. Coca-Cola took it home with their emotional compilation of America the Beautiful, sung in different languages, closing their heartfelt message with hashtag America is Beautiful. For some comedic relief, Febreze didn't disappoint with their bathroom break focused ad.
I love you, halftime.
I have to admit, this ad might be the most genius way to depict, well, toilets without being completely gross, rather hilarious.
I love you, halftime bathroom break. But sometimes
They kept me laughing for sure.
New Febreze with odor clear technology cleans away odors like never before.
My personal favorite was the Skittles commercial.
Katie.
Perfect for this time of year. Valentine's Day is just around the corner after all. I loved their Romance the Rainbow tagline.
Romance the rainbow.
Good one, Skittles. Along with commercials, movie and TV trailers really stepped it up to be featured during the breaks for the Super Bowl. Fans everywhere were literally turned upside down by the trailer that finally revealed the release date for Season 2 of Stranger Things. Catch me on the couch Netflixing the whole season next Halloween. Companies paid a pretty penny for just 30 seconds of airtime. The going rate was $5 million to be viewed by over 100 million people. I was really impressed by the line of commercials this year. Can't wait to see what next year holds.
Thank you, Francesca. Well, coming up after the break, we take a look at last week's Discoverfest here on campus. And the 13th annual Puppy Bowl took place last night, so stay tuned for that.
It's what powers our journey to reach unimaginable heights. It fosters a sense of yearning to create, explore, and soar. It strengthens our will to climb to the top. It's the bedrock of our conviction that nothing's impossible. It transforms us and sets us free to thrive and build lives of purpose. Titan pride is at the heart of who we are.
Titans got to check out over 200 registered student organizations and clubs that are available for joining this last Wednesday and Thursday at Discoverfest. Dottie Liao was there to show us how it went. Dottie?
We're here at Discoverfest second day at Cal State Fullerton, and there are just as many people here as there were yesterday. We're going to talk to some students here and see what they're going to say about Discoverfest and how they're discovering other clubs.
There's all sorts of clubs. You'd be surprised at what you find here. There's anything from like improv to breakdancing to archery.
Yes, I've so far joined swing club, anime club, and many more.
Baja Club, they like build and design like formula cars.
It's really helpful because like it gets people into activities and gets you involved in the school as well. And then some of them also help you like volunteer or get in stuff.
I love Discoverfest this year. I really like that there aren't that many booths in the walkway.
You'll find everything here. It's pretty cool.
So I really appreciate looking at all the clubs and all the different opportunities.
I was one of the students that would never involve themselves in anything, but it makes a huge difference to get involved with some actual clubs.
I think just the engagement that I see that so many students are involved.
Well, join clubs are really interesting.
If you didn't get to go this year, make sure you don't miss out next year. This is Dottie Liao reporting for OC News.
NFL Puppy Bowl, Team Fluff turned the tables in Sunday's Puppy Bowl. 13 with a 93-38 victory over Team Rough after getting blown out in consecutive years. Team Fluff was led by 17-week-old Poodle Mix Rory, who kicked off the game with 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Rory also took home Most Valuable Pup honors in a game that saw Team Fluff set a new scoring record. Nikita, a Cocker Spaniel, Bijan Fries mix, added 3 touchdowns and a field goal for the Team Fluff, securing them a win and the prestigious Lombardi Trophy.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
Be sure to check us out, all our social media outlets, to reruns of all of our episodes on YouTube.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening.